Hello friends, welcome to CADCAM Nation. In this video tutorial, I'm going to show you that how to design a simple mechanical component which is a clamp block. The reason I'm stretching this tutorial just because I want you to learn a lot more about NX12, and obviously this tutorial is for beginners friendly, so beginners should know each and every command using in this NX12 software. So before starting the tutorial, I would like to request you to please subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, share with your friends, and write down comments into the comment section so you can tell me that what you want to see in the upcoming videos. And at the end, just hit the bell icon right besides the subscribe button so you will never miss the upcoming video. So without wasting any time, let's get started. So for this tutorial, I would like to start with the top sketch as it is. So as usual, I'm gonna click on the sketch button, and as you can see, it is already selected, so I'm gonna leave it as it is and click OK. So it is oriented to your views. Again, select the rectangular box and start from the center, click onto the center line, click outwards, and one more time click. So you can see we have just drawn the rough sketch right there, and we are about to change the dimension of these sketches. For doing this, double click on the dimension right there like this. As you can see, when I double click on this, a little dialog box over here appears. Just double click on this just to change the dimension. I'm gonna change it to 45 millimeter, hit enter, and just double click on the other dimension and change its dimension to 75 millimeter and click close. As you can see, we have created a basic foundation for the clamp block. So I'm gonna extrude this feature. So here is extrude feature. As already I told you that in the previous videos, that you can simply drag this arrow in which direction you want it to go and up to which height you can extrude the feature, or you can simply enter the height in the dialog box and hit enter. Here I am using 10 millimeter of height of extrusion and click OK. So now it is time to create feature on the back side of this, like over here. Again, select the sketch and select the surface on which you want to sketch, then hit OK. Now it is time to create a center line. So for this, I'm gonna select the center line starting from the origin and go upwards like this, and I'm gonna change it to the construction line to maintain the height of this. So I'm gonna use the height equals to 60 millimeter like this and close it. So I know that up to which height I'm gonna extend the feature on this side. So for doing this, you can simply draw the circle like from here up to this point and change the diameter of this circle equals to 24 millimeter like this. As you can see, it is perfectly fixed, and it is we don't need to change the we don't have to make any constraints to make it fix right there. So I'm gonna proceed for the further by selecting the line command, and not just selecting the line command, I'm gonna select the profile Z. So this is more accurate in this situation. So select the line, go a little bit down over here, again go up to this position, and like this. They're asking me to select the point on the corner, so I'm just selecting this from the point. Okay, now I'm gonna make this line vertical. For making it vertical, just simply select the geometrical constraints, and from here you can select the vertical alignment. Okay, one more thing, you should make sure that you have just checked the box automatic selection progress. If let me show you that what is the difference. If you are not selecting this like this and you just select the point, you have to manually select the next point like this. Okay, but if you already select or checked out the automatic selection progress, then if you just select this and the other point, as you can see, it is automatically selected, so you can just simply select the other point to make it vertical. So this is what it is for. Okay, now it is time to give the vertical dimensions to make it perfect, which we want. So the height is going to be from this position to the bottom one equals to 18 millimeter. Hit enter, then again select this point and the base and enter the dimension equals to 28 millimeter like this. Okay, so it is time to make mirror command to mirror this profile onto the other side from this construction line. So for doing this, you can expand this from here. As you can see, there is a little icon over here. When you click on it, it will expand all this. So there is the mirror curves option or mirror command you have. So when you click on it, the new windows opens. They ask you to select the curves, so you can simply select the curves. As you can see, when I select the line, it selects all the line which I have created. Now they are asking me to select the center line about which we want to mirror the object or the sketch. So you can simply select the line. As you can see, it is now mirrored onto the other side, so click OK. Now it is time to create fillets on these sides. I'm gonna make it around equals to 6 millimeter. So for doing this, you can simply go to this and select the fillet command. Okay, and as you can see right beside the cursor, there is a dialog box. You can simply enter 6 and enter. Now when you just click onto this point, it will simply just create the fillet on the side. As we already mirrored this command, so it is already on to the other side. Now do this for the another point. Now we have created the fillet at the corners. Now it is time to select the line command and make it close contour like this. Now we have perfectly close contour. I need to remove the inside part of this circle. So for removing this, just simply select a quick trim option over here. Select the quick trim option. Now when you hover your cursor over the sketch, it will highlight the sketch which is going to be deleted. So simply click on it and it will get removed from that surface, and click close if you are happy with your sketch. So now it is time to extrude this feature or the sketch we have just created. For doing this, just click on extrude command and change its orientation, and in the boolean operation select unite. We will unite to the bottom of this part we have created earlier and click OK. Now as you can see, it is perfectly connected with the bottom face. Okay, now it is time to make a slot in the center of this system. So click on to the sketch. Now select the surface. You can select anywhere, so select the surface and click OK. Okay, again I'm gonna start with the center line. Draw the center line like this, convert this line into construction line. Okay, for creating slot, just click on to this profile Z and start from this position. I'm gonna start with the, you can change the object type from you. If you wanted to draw the line, you can select the line. If you wanted to draw the arc in between, so you can select the arc. So I'm gonna start with the arc, so selecting the arc, give the first point, second point, and make arc. Now second point is the line, so draw the line. Again I need to create an arc, so select the arc and just draw the arc like this and exit the sketch. Now it is time to make it perpendicular to this vertical line. So for doing this, just simply go to the geometrical constraints, select the perpendicular constraint and select the line and the center line. As you can see, it is perfectly perpendicular with this position. Now I'm gonna make it tangent. So for making it tangent, just select the two lines. Now it makes its tangent. Now it is time to make perpendicular this line. So select the line like this, make it perpendicular. Okay, so it is time to give the dimension to these sketches. So I'm gonna double click onto this radius and enter the radius equals to 5 millimeter and hit enter. So this is equal to this, and it should be, the distance between this is should be 5 millimeter. To check this, just simply click these two lines. As you can see, it is 5 millimeter. So there is no need to make give the dimension to this. So the next step is to give the dimension to this from this position, and select the rapid sketch. Start from this position and click on the line, select the center of this arc and give the dimension equals to 12 millimeter like this. And again, now it is time to give the dimension from this center of this arc and to the center of this arc, which is going to be equals to 26 millimeter. It is time to create the mirror of this profile onto the other side of this central line. So for doing this, again, just open up this and select the mirror curves. Okay, select the curve and the center line. Now you have just successfully created the slot like this. Okay, so now the next step is to create the slot cut. Okay, so how we're gonna do this? Just simply select the extrude, change its orientation, and from unite to change it to inferred. It will automatically determines that the slot is going to be cut from the rest of the profile. So click on OK. As you can see, it is now completely gone and we have a slot. As you can see, now it is time to give fillets on the front of these at these two corners. So creating the fillets, just select the edge planes, enter the value 6 millimeters, select the first and the second edge right there. You can check the visuals and click OK. Now we have the edge blend on the front corners. Now it is time to create holes on the top of this surface. So again, select the sketch, select the top surface and click OK, and then select the line and start from this point and midpoint and select the, or you can drag it anywhere, it doesn't matter, because we're gonna convert this into center line like this. Okay, now it is time to create the holes, or 4 holes of diameter 10 millimeters. So for creating this, I'm gonna one more time I'm gonna create the line. Just before starting it, just make it over here because we need the center point. I need a center line like this, convert this line again, so it will make easier to make symmetrical holes on the four corners of this surface. So I'm gonna select the circle, draw the circle like this, again draw the circle like this. Now we have four holes. Okay, now go to more geometrical constraint, horizontal constraint, select this and this, it will make it horizontal. Select this and this, it will make it horizontal. Now make it vertical, select this and this, select this and this. Now make it symmetrical. To make it symmetrical, just select the make symmetric though, so and then select the center, 2 points and the center line like this. Now again it is time to change the center line, so I'm gonna change the center line like this. Now again select the point and point. As you can see, it is perfectly symmetric. You can drag the sketch along the surfaces. So now it is time to give the dimension. As you can see, we already have the dimensions. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make it to make it clear that what is the dimension of the circles. So to make it equal in dimension, just simply enter the dimension equals to 10 millimeter. So for giving this dimension, it should be, just go to this and give the dimension equals to 9 millimeter like this, and into distance like here, it should be equals to 16 millimeter, 16. Okay, now the distance from the side of this, it should be equals to 10 millimeter. Enter the value 10 millimeter. Okay, click close. So 10 millimeter from the side wall like this from here, and 9 millimeter from the this front line. Okay, so we have perfectly 4 circles, and now we can cut feature. Just simply, as you can see, I have just accidentally extrude the body, but it is not extrude cut feature. So to edit this feature, just simply double click on the feature, reverse the direction. From unite, you can select inferred or you can select subtract, is the same thing, or you can select inferred like this. It will just extrude cut the feature that you need. Okay, so as you can see, we have just created the simple mechanical component, which is the clamp block. So this is how you can create the object inside the NX12. This is a very basic simple mechanical component, as I already told you. Now it is time to show you one more thing here, that if you wanted to get rid of these sketches, all you have to do is go to there. As you can see, this is the show and hide feature over there. When you click on this small little arrow, it will give you the option show and hide. When you click on it, the new windows pops out on the left side of your screen. Now there is the option which you want to hide or what you want to show. So there is the option is sketches. You can show and you can minus hide. When I click on this hide option, all the sketches, as you can see over here, will disappear from your vision like this. As you can see, now you can close and you can see your model rolling on your screen. So guys, I hope you enjoyed my tutorial very well. So I would like to request you again to just please subscribe to my channel for more videos, and share with your friends, because sharing is one of the most beautiful things in the world. So keep sharing and just provide the valuable comment into the comment section, so that will also help me to improve my content. So this is it for today. You are watching CADCAM Nation, signing out for now.